Hey guys, happy Monday. So glad to be here. Happy Monday. Cannot believe it is the middle of December. I cannot believe this year is almost over. Praise Jesus. Thank you, God. I'm ready for 2021. So I hope you are too. And that's kind of what I want to chat about tonight is setting ourselves up for success for 2021. Hi, Jamie. Hey, Janine. Say hi when you're on. I feel like today, I feel officially back. Like, I think I've been trying to get back. I've been trying to ease myself in, but today I just feel alive again. And it feels so, so good. So I'm going to be chatting about finding your word for 2021 and what that means. I'm going to give just like another minute for people to jump on, say hi when you're on. Hey, Tasha. God, I missed this so bad. I'm so glad to be back. On Friday, I said to myself, Monday is my day. I'm going to make my day to like really jump back in on Monday. So if you guys don't know who I am or why I'm talking about how feel like I've been gone. And I do have my 3 children here with me. Yes, honey. Well, what happened? How can Mackenzie fix it? Okay. Go real quick upstairs, see if she can fix it, and I'll be up in a minute if she can't. What did it do? Okay. I set my kids up for a movie upstairs. And hey, Vanessa. Hey, Jennifer. And then, of course, something happened. So I'm going to go and fix the problem. And while I go do that, let's do a little fun thing, a this or that. So let's see this. Okay, I was just talking about popcorn in my stories tonight. So if you're going to have a sweet treat at night, or excuse me, a treat at night, do you prefer salty or sweet? So put in the comments this or that. If you were going to have a sweet, I keep saying sweet. Can you tell what I like? If you were going to have a treat right now after dinner, would you prefer salty or sweet? Hey, Francine, I'm going to go fix the kids' TV. Put in the comments your this or that. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. All right. Jamie loves sweet. Janine loves sweet. Francine loves salty. Tasha loves sweet. You know, I love both, man. Have you ever had like M&Ms on popcorn? Don't try it. It's terrible. Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay, so oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, hello everybody. I'm just so glad to be on here with you all, and I am just feeling fire today and now, and I'm so excited to share with you some things. But first off, my name is Amber Bross. I am your director for the Bross Babes. And I just want to share, because there's so many new people here, I want to share a little bit about who I am and my journey with Scentsy. Hey, Sabrina. Ooh, sweet. I'm all about sweet too. I'm like ice cream. I love ice cream at night. I crave ice cream at night, actually. So I started Scentsy in 2014. So I'm going to be coming up on my 7 years with Scentsy here in June next year. And when I started, I had zero intentions of making it a business. I just thought it would be something fun to do on the side. And I even told my sponsor, I'm like, don't expect anything from me. At my launch party, I didn't even want to stand up and talk to anybody. And between then and now, it has just been such a drastic change. And I'll tell you, the moment that my business changed was when I started opening my mouth, when I started talking about it. And I think for so long, I was just doing it for fun. I was doing it for this side thing. And I think I always told myself that it was just going to be this side thing. I was getting in my own way. I was my own worst enemy with trying to really make something huge out of this business. Never would I have ever imagined 6.5 years later that I would be a director and have a team of 105. That's how many people are on this team. Isn't that incredible? Never could I ever have imagined that. So I just want to tell you a little bit about me and my journey. My first 2 years, I had maybe 1 or 2 people on my team, but it took a while to even get somebody on my team. And the second I started opening my mouth and attended my very first Scentsy family reunion is when everything changed. And it's, I mean, maybe you can't attend Scentsy family reunion, but when I started actually watching trainings, attending these types of things, listening to leaders, listening to superstar directors, taking the time to invest in my business is when everything changed and changing my mindset. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about tonight, is changing your mindset and setting yourself up for success. Hi, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see everybody here. Setting yourself up for success for 2021. And one of the ways the last 2 years I have set myself up for success for the following year is I have made a word that I was going to kind of stick with for the following year. And this is the perfect time to really dig deep and figure out what word is good for you. I usually try to pick a word that is something that I need, something that's going to change me, change my business. It's going to help me grow. It's going to be something that when I look at it, when I'm having a bad day, I'm going to look at it and it's going to remind me why I chose that word. So this year, my word was discipline. And boy, did I need that word. I needed discipline so bad. And it made a big difference by having that word. Anytime I was feeling stuck, struggling, maybe I didn't want to get up and do something, I would remember that word and be like, I have to be disciplined. If I am not disciplined, I am not going to see a change in my business. It's hard. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. It's hard. The amazing things that come with this business, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, but you have to do the hard things to grow. So the first thing that I really want you to think about is to delete the word no from your vocabulary. Now, I don't mean say yes to all the people, say yes to all the things. That's not what I mean. What I mean is in your Scentsy business, delete the word no to open yourself up to things that are going to make you change. So Janine says my word was grow. Seriously, girl, you grew. Oh my gosh, you grew so much. Absolutely, Sarah. If you want to share your word, if you know what your word, write it down. I have not chose my word yet. I have this right here ready for me to write down my word. I am not ready to write down my word yet. If you are ready and you know what you want your word to be, absolutely put it in the comments. I want to hear it. Sierra, okay, oh, I'm sorry. Francine, consistency. Francine, that is an amazing word to have because it's true. If you are consistent in your business, you will find success. You will see a change. And it's hard to be consistent. So that's a great word too because it's going to challenge you. Okay. Delete no within your business from your vocabulary. Imagine yourself in a box. And every time you say no to something, every time somebody reaches out to you and says, hey, I want to do a Facebook party, and you're like, I've never really done one of those before. Or every time maybe you somebody wants you to speak. Maybe I've said to you, go live, and you're like, I don't know. Maybe I've told you put your face out there. What are some other things? Join conversations. Maybe you haven't had conversations with people about the opportunity of what we do. Every time you say no, either to yourself or out loud, you are putting more tape around your box. And you're going to, in that box, the more tape you put on there, the more comfortable you're going to be in there to keep putting that tape on and keep saying no to the things that are going to help you grow. Sierra, I love discipline. Vanessa, I completely agree. Discipline. It's a great word. That was a great word for me last year or this year. I keep saying last year, this year. Last year, my word was intentional. I'm pretty sure. I was trying to remember what my word was, and I'm pretty sure it was intentional. I really was trying to be like intentional with my time. When I was going to sit down and do my business, I wasn't going to just do a bunch of scrolling on Facebook or samples all day, every day. I was going to be intentional with my time. So intentional is another really good word. Yes, my ladies, what would you like? Okay, well, I can get you something when I'm done. Okay? What? You know how to fast forward it, right, honey? I showed you. Go do that. I've got a 4, 5, and 7-year-old. And my husband's a firefighter. So when he is on shift, I am here with the kids all day and night until he comes home. He'll be home about 8:30 tomorrow morning. So I just wing it when I get on here. And if they interrupt, they interrupt, but I am present here for you. So every time you say no, you are boxing yourself in your comfort zone. You gotta break out of that, you know? Let's see. I have so many notes, you guys. So it's a different way of thinking because I think for me in my Scentsy journey, and whenever I've watched training videos, I've always talked about you want to go for all the yeses. You want to hear the yes. You want to say, well, you want to say obviously yes. You want to use the yeses for your business. Sorry, I'm squirreling here. And the no's for really important things, okay? Because here's the thing. If you are saying yes to everything all day, every day, you're gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna burn out, right? So you have to make sure that you do use the no's for really important things. And then sometimes those scary things or the things that you think you might not really be able to do, those are the things that you want to say yes to. Okay. So talking about our word for 2021. So something real quick too I want you guys to do is in the comment section, I want you to write and share with me and everyone, if you're comfortable, what is your big dream, goal with your business? What is something big and scary that you would love to accomplish with this business it is very powerful to speak it into existence. So by putting that in the comments of what you really want out of this is a big deal. And it can be a scary, big dream or a goal. Mine originally, when I first joined, I wanted to earn a free trip. Yes, yes. Okay, go in then and watch it with Connor in my room and don't interrupt me anymore, okay? That's been way too many interruptions and I told you not to do that. When I'm done, I will help. Okay, go into, we can watch it when I'm done. Sorry, you guys. Janine, financial freedom, 100%. 100%. You really have to shift your mind. You have to shift your mindset because you have to be ready to move and be ready to do the really hard things. Because when you start moving and you're doing those hard things, that is when you are going to see the big things that can happen with this business. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in you. Even if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. To pay my car payment monthly or pay it off faster. Great. I love that, Sarah Jean. I love that. To reach sensational start level 3, and you can do it. To have self-worth and help our retirement. Now, what I love about that is, sorry, you guys, I love it. I'm having to scroll up. Francine, I love that because one of the things that I have gotten from this business that I never anticipated was a change in me personally. I have met and have grown the most incredible relationships from this business. And I have become more of a businesswoman that I never thought I would be. I have become more confident. It has changed me in so many ways when it comes to personal growth. It is a game changer for personal growth, especially Sensi Family Reunion and World Tour. Vanessa, earn a free trip. I never go anywhere, and to have it become a steady income to help with finances, be able to continue to stay home with my kids. Yes. Oh, that free trip, girl, would be amazing for you. Like Janine, financial freedom, Jennifer says, be my own boss. Yes. Sierra says, I want to get out of debt. I'm over 20 grand in debt due to having to go to court to a custody battle. Oh, honey, that's yes, yes. These are all things. Support my household financially in 5 years. Absolutely. And these are all things that you can do. I think for so long, I said to myself, it's a side business. It's a side job. It's a hobby. Why was I saying these things to myself? This is a real job. You can make this a real job. I get a 1099. I go and get my taxes done. We deal with money. This is a job. It is not, it can be a side business, but I'm talking to the people that really have big goals and big dreams. This is a job and it's real. And the more, to me, the more I saw it with my own eyes, people succeeding, and I met more people and saw that these are real people making good money, going on trips. It's real. And the more you say it out loud to yourself, the more you're gonna believe it. I had no intentions of selling when I started in May, and now it helps so incredibly much monthly, and I love what I do. Yes, Vanessa, isn't it just such a game changer? Oh my goodness. But if you want to achieve those big dreams, you have to get out of your own way. You have to stop saying no to the scary things, to the uncomfortable things. You need to be talking about how great this company is. You've seen it. Our CEOs are amazing. They're genuine, good people. It is a good company. It is a good product. You believe in it. And opening up your mouth changes everything. The thing about Scentsy is all the support's it's done. Yes, and the support is incredible, Francine, 100%. I love the group that we have built within this team. It is very special to me. The camaraderie we have together is so good. So start saying the things that will challenge you. Start saying yes to those things that will challenge you, because that is where you're going to see the change. Thank you, Janine. Great things never come from comfort zones. Exactly. When you're in that box, how are you ever going to fly? If you are constantly taping yourself off, you got to stop saying the no to those things and start saying yes. Challenges bring growth. And if you're going to stay stagnant, you're not going to be able to achieve those big dreams and those big goals. So I want you to change, and I want you instead to say, instead of, I never thought I could, I want you to say, I did. Maybe you were active for 2 months in a row. That's a big deal. Instead of saying, I never thought I could be active 2 months in a row, you're going to say, I was active 2 months in a row. Do you see the difference? When you say that, you're believing it. Instead of this thing that you thought could never happen, now you believe it can happen because you've done it. And when you say it that way, it's also going to make others believe it too. So you got to do the hard things, okay? And if you keep saying no to those things, you're not going to see that growth. So anything is possible if you delete that no from your vocabulary. And again, I'm going to reiterate again that I don't mean to say yes to everything. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want you to burn yourself out or spread yourself too thin. But what I'm saying is stop saying no to the scary, hard, uncomfortable things and start saying yes to them. Positivity spreads, absolutely. Yes, Janine. Janine earned a cruise to Bermuda. And she's not saying in the comments, I never thought I could earn a cruise to Bermuda. She's saying, I did earn a cruise to Bermuda. Facts. Self-doubt is my worst enemy. Girl, it's so true. I think we are our own worst enemy is the things that we say to ourselves, right? And that's why I think this word is so important. It's so important to have a good word for next year. Okay, let's see, where am I at my notes? You are worthy. You are not put on this earth to be mediocre. You are put on this earth to be incredible as you want. You get to choose that. The only person that can change your life and change your business is you. 6 months can change your business, which can in turn change your life. Sometimes it's nice to have a date or a number associated with something, a timeline, if you will. 6 months. If you consistently work your business for 6 months, you consistently open your mouth, talk about the things we love, talk about this group, talk about the support you get, talk about all of those things, and stop saying no to the scary things. In 6 months, you will 100% see a change in your business. 100%. I guarantee you. Oh gosh, and I just love these comments. They're making me all fuzzy and things. I just love it. Another thing I want you guys to think about is, do you know how many people are watching you? I know it's kind of scary to think that, right? How many people are watching you? Whether it be on social media or just in life, at your work, whatever, people are watching you. And they are watching you and they're thinking two things. They're either watching you and waiting for you to fail, or they're waiting to watch you succeed. Which do you want them to see? Do you want them to be like, oh, another direct sales didn't work? It's that direct sales though, it's a pyramid scheme, it doesn't work, right? That belief spreads. So in your head, think, what do you want all the people that are watching you to see? You don't want them, you know it's real, you know it's possible. So you want them to see you succeed so that they know it's possible too, right? Yes. Okay, well, I will be up. I'm almost done, honey. Okay, almost done. Planning on being here for 30 minutes, but I keep getting interrupted. So it's taking longer. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Go watch, then you can watch the TV in mommy's room until I'm up. Deep breaths. Okay. Yes, Janine, people are watching you all the time, and it's really amazing. You know how many times in the 6 years for me that all of a sudden somebody will be like, I'm thinking about Scentsy, and I'm like, what? Well, I've been watching you, and I'm like, what? You have? And I always said that, Janine, just like that. That's exactly what I've always said, is you just keep planting the seed. Just keep talking about it. Okay. So when I talk about succeeding, you want people to watch you succeed, right? So it's not going to be easy. I'm right here telling you right now, it's not easy. It's when you do the hard things, that's when you notice a difference. So we have all had hard times. I'm just coming out of a hard time. I mean, I feel MIA for a month, and that has been rough for me. I didn't like it, and I'm getting myself out of it, and it's hard. And there's been times that I've doubted everything. And when you see other superstar directors, leaders, people that have succeeded, they have all had hard times. There is no secret sauce. It's hard work, it's consistency, and it's not giving up. That's all the only difference between somebody that just joined and somebody that is finding major success. And success can mean so many different things to people. Success can mean paying your car payment every month consistently. Or success could be paying your mortgage every month consistently. Or success could mean getting a $10,000 paycheck every single month. Those are the successes that are possible. The difference is there's no limit with this. You just keep going. There's no limit. So I'm going to ask you guys to put this in front of you, get a Post-it, get a piece of paper, anything. And I want you to write this in front of you. My word for 2021 is, and you don't have to write it right now. You can simmer on it. I am going to give you some ideas of some words, because I'm still simmering on mine. 3, 2, 1. That's right. Thank you, Janine. Sorry, I'm just catching up here. Francine says, I want to do a live, but I still think it's so scary. Yes, it is scary. It was scary when I first did it. And then you grow. You grow. 3, 2, 1, girl. So I'm going to give you some examples of some words that you could use. You can also just Google word of the year or something, and you can probably find a bunch of different ones, but a couple other ones. Change, consistency, growth, inspire, bravery, focus, joy. And then the ones that I've used the last couple years, intentional and discipline. And there's so many more, but those are just some examples to kind of get your wheels turning a little bit. But be intentional with this word. Be intentional with it. This word should really pull you out of your comfort zone. It should be something that you struggle with. Discipline was something I struggled with. Being intentional was something I struggled with. So what word is going to help you move forward in your business? I want you to think on it. I want you to pray on it. And I want it to be something that is attached to your heart. It has a meaning behind it, and it's going to drive you. So what word is going to keep you focused and driven for 2021? Something that's going to, every time you look at it, it's going to pull you out. It's going to remind you. One word. All right, y'all, you are the only person that can change your life. I think I said that earlier, but I'm just reading my notes. Yes, I'm just wrapping up, sweet girl. So, discipline for me, I'm still in 2020. That is my word. And tonight I disciplined myself that I was going to go live with you regardless of having my 3 kids home, regardless of maybe some physical things that I'm dealing with. I'm being disciplined with myself to jump back in. Productive. I love that, Janine. That's a really good one. And if you guys have any other ideas or words that come to you, it doesn't have to be your word, but if maybe you have one that's come to you and you're like, you want to share it with everybody, put that in the comments. The more words we see, the more we can be like, that sticks with me, or that resonates with me, or that's something I struggle with, and that's going to drive me. So start dropping your words that are coming to your mind. And then tomorrow, or actually later this week, I'm going to ask everybody to share their word. If you've thought of it, no pressure. Oh, Vanessa, girl, this gets me fired up. It recharges my battery just as much as yours. It really does. And I just appreciate you all being on here with me. I know I can't wait for January 22nd either. And real quick before I get off, I'm going to be getting on live sometime this week in the morning to do the drawing for the scarf and that hat. I didn't forget about that. I am going to, though, not add any of the coaching calls because that got kind of thrown out. So I'm just going to be doing the other things, and I will be tagging everybody that's entered into the drawing and letting you know ahead of time when I'm going to jump on. And I am so excited for the new year and to see your guys' words. So really start thinking about that. And thanks for hanging with me tonight. And be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Give yourself grace and believe in yourself. Say these words out loud. Speak them into existence. All right. Have a great night, you guys. Love you.